Hi there everybody, it's UK Stampin' Up independent demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.com. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be using the Welcoming Window photopolymer stamp set and the coordinating window flower box dies for my midweek mini project. So on a Wednesday I normally create 3 cards using a set from the mini catalogue. I normally have no idea how they're going to go and I just create 3 cards and see where we go. Now I've chose this stamp set today because this was one of the first ones that was added into my basket when the mini catalogue went live back in January. And I haven't used it yet, so I feel a bit, it was the one I was really excited for, and as yet I haven't put, look, brand new, not a single bit of ink on it. And the dies are still in the original wrapper. Let me show you the dies. So I was determined to get this out and use it for today's midweek mini project. I don't know why I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it, so I don't know why I haven't actually inked it up and played with it yet. So there we go. I've got my Big Shot handy. I've also got my mini Stampin' Emboss machine. So I wanted to check actually and let you know whether all of these dies fit on the plate, and they all will, so we can use the mini, which is great because my Big Shot doesn't always fit on the table. Brilliant. Let's get going. 3 cards. Da, 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 da. Where should we go? What should we do? I'm going to keep those open on the side for some sort of inspiration. So I'm just going to pop those to the side of my desk. And let's just start off with the stamp set. So I think I'm going to play with a vase first, and probably 1 or 2 of these. Maybe that one. Looks a bit more florally, doesn't it? So do like it when you've got a new stamp set. The fun, the joy. So I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock that is 10.5 centimetres by 14.85 centimetres. So it's the exact width and length of my card base. So do I want the jug with the flower or the pot with the flower? What do we reckon? Oh, jug. Jug, jug, jug. What colour shall I do the jug? Okay, the jug is going to be Smoky Slate because I have that on hand. I actually have all my colours on hand, but I don't know why my eyes go first of all to Smoky Slate each time, which is amazing because we have such gorgeous bright colours, but Smoky Slate is just the one that sort of screams out at me. So I'm just going to stamp that down there. Oh, it's textured. Can you see? Hopefully you can see that on the video. Textured. Love it. So now that's really handy actually for me. So it tells you which one goes with which one. So this one here is 1A and this here is 1B. So those two obviously go together. And this one here is 2A and 2B. So those two go together. And it also shows you with the arrows where you want to line them up. Let's see how much of a mess I can get in with that after I told you it was easy. So just jade, I think. Let's line that up over there and stamp it down. Almost in line, almost. So if that was 1A, that's 1B. Ah, yes, it's not too difficult to line up actually. I'm going to grab Mango Melody for that one. And hopefully it will still not be too hard to line up when I've got the ink on. There we go, roughly, yeah. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. I wish I'd actually lined up my my vase, well, my leaves with my vase, but we know that. Right, Sending Sunshine for a Beautiful Birthday. Let's get that out. Like that. Actually, I'm just having a thought. Let me grab my great big Label Me Lovely die punch. Oh, yes. That fits nicely, doesn't it? There we go. We've now got some scrap whisper white rather than a card base. Right. I'm going to use my bricks now. And I'm going to keep with Smoky Slate for those. Oh, they're textured too. They're really nice. I like those. Just creating a little pattern with those. Oh, I do. I like them. There we go. That can go on there like that. Yes. Some ribbon. Our Smoky Slate ribbon. Yep. Yeah, I think so. It takes me a few seconds to decide whether it's a yes or a no with these. Got my piercing tool. So I've just put a glue dot on the back of the ribbon and run it round. And then grab my snips and do the same on this side. Joe, I'm actually not 100% sure about my vase and my flowers. That's what's making me question this card a little bit. I don't like the fact I didn't get the vase 100% lined up, and I also think in hindsight I should have done the vase in a slightly darker colour, purely because I can't really see it. So I am in two minds about redoing that. And I have got some scrap cardstock now, and I'm going to grab basic grey instead of Smoky Slate. So I'm going to do the vase in basic grey. If I'm not happy about it now, I'm not going to be happy about it when it's on the card. So it's not going to take me too long because I've already got all the inks out and all the bits and pieces out. So there's my vase. That's better. It's a bit more, you can see it, especially when you're using darker colours like Mango Melody and just Jade, because you really just want to be able to see everything. So I've lined that up better. Yes. Oh, this is making me happier. And my flowers. There we go. Do you know, I'm happier that I decided to make my jar stick out, and I've also used my punch in the way I like it. So if I was going to put that on the card, I wouldn't be very happy that it's straight on that edge as opposed to that one. Personal preference, I know it's up to each individual person, but I quite like it like that. Much happier. The thing is sometimes I decide when I do these that if I'm not too keen, you can try and change it and change it and change it and do it up and do it up and do it up to make yourself like it, but you're actually just junking it more, and it would have just been quicker to start over again and do it again, which is obviously what I just decided there, and I'm much happier with that vase. So I'm just doing myself a little bow there. Oh, that was a big tail. There we go. Yes. Oh, I'm happier now. This is just my first card, so Imagine how I'd have been sulking all the way through this if I didn't like the first card. Right. Now, how am I going to decorate it? I think I'm actually going to decorate it with our elegant faceted gems. I haven't used them for ages. Oh, sentiment first, so I know where I'm putting my sentiment. That will work. So there's my basic grey, and the sentiment I'm using is sending sunshine for a beautiful birthday, because it's all pretty fonted. I'm going to put that up there. Sending sunshine for a beautiful birthday. I like it, I like it. Right. Elegant faceted gems, and I'm using the clear ones. There we are, just a couple of them. Add it onto my card base. So I have a huge wad of card bases on my new pegboard. So I have a pegboard to the side of me. Don't worry, those people who have asked, I will definitely do a craft room tour for you. I just want to catch up on all my other videos, because I'm very aware that while I moved, I wasn't filming very much for a month, and I want to get all of my other videos done and back up, and then I will do a craft room tour of my new craft room. So there we go. But just to the side of me I have a pegboard, and on the pegboard I have got attached to it a whole load of card bases ready to go. So there we are, card number 1. Card number 2, right. Okay, where's my all right, I'm going to use some of the dies this time. So I'm going to use the plant pot, and I think that's oh, I'm being daft. You see here it says images at 90%. So there's no point lining up on the front. You want to line up on the thing. So yeah, it's that plant pot. And I want to also use the same flowers. So it's those flowers there. And I'm going to use that bit there for one of the sentiments. Right, where's my scrap whisper white? Just check all that fits on. It does, brilliant. Oh, throw the die around the room. I have grey carpet now as well, so when I throw the dies around I can't see them as clearly. So I'm going to play with crumb cake for my pot. Oh, look at the effect on that. That was one stamp and it did that. Amazing. Again, I'm back with the Just Jade from earlier. Sorry, that's off camera. I've just inked it up off camera. And Mango Melody again, which is up here. Oh, so pretty. Right. Before I bring my my mini Stampin' Cut machine, just gonna put some lids on these, because otherwise it's just going to be a bit disastrous. We all know it. There's too much stuff on the desk. I'm going to end up getting ink everywhere. Let's move you out the way. Right. So my mini Stampin' Emboss machine's just here. How cute is this, by the way? Look, it's like as big as my hands. I love it. And here are the little plates that you get with it. They're all labelled. So they're 2 for my cutting plates. That's my bottom plate. And I've got 3 and 4 for my embossing. So this one here is if I'm using one of the, this one is if I'm using the thicker plates. Oh, standard embossing folders. And this one here is with the 3D embossing folders. And it does tell you on there what you're using them for. So this one's my base one. There's my plate. Can you tell I've been using the Art Gallery suite on here? Just want to say, love that die. Right. You snip this off so I've got some space to run it through. If you're wondering about the dimensions of this, it's 8.5 centimetres that you can fit through. So first of all, let me put my little one thing I have learned is you want to stage these. If you put them through both together, let me explain that to you. You want the bottom plate and the top plate to have a bit of a step to it. If you put them through both together, it doesn't seem to want to pick them up as easily. So there is my my pot. There's my flowers. So again, I put it at a bit of a step and I'm going to send it back through the other way. This is much easier for videos, isn't it? Because it fits so much better on my desk. Makes me a lot happier. There's my flowers. There was a little tiny bit out, but shh, we don't know that. And can I fit you on there, or do I need another piece? Oh, I need another piece. I didn't work that out very well, did I? I have got some scrap here, so let's just run that through my top plate. And there we go. Oh, that's embossed as well. Oh, look at that. Can you see? Hopefully you can see. Really pretty, that. That's made me quite happy. Didn't know it was going to look like that, so very chuffed. And I'm going to put the welcome on that once I find my stamps wherever I put them. Welcome, 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 welcome is up there. Brilliant. Gosh, I'm getting through all of my blocks today, aren't I? So, crumb cake again. Welcome. And right, let's build this up a little bit. So there's my base. I'm going to grab some Sahara sand and my brick pattern from earlier. And interesting, I'm not sure where I've gone and put my, I've left it in the sink. My chamois to change the colour. I knew I'd got it out ready for filming, but I just left it in the sink. So some Sahara sand, so let's just pop that across there, a bit like we did earlier. Oh, I like that. Right, let's get these all stuck up then. So grab some dimensionals, and I'm towards the bottom of my the end of my dimensional pack, so I'm going to grab my snips and just snip up there. And what I'm actually going to do with this one is I'm going to double up the dimensionals so it sticks out fatter than the pot. You'll see what I mean when I stick it down, but I put one dimensional under the pot, which means that will stick up one dimensional amount. Under the flower I've put 2, so it will stick up a little bit fatter again. And then the welcome, 1, 2, and then put it on my card base, and I think I'm going to use my my in colour dots. So they're going soon. They will be retiring and we won't be able to get them anymore. So if you like them, do head over to my store, www.slimandstylish.stampinup.net, and you can get them added in there. But some of my dots are in Just Jade, and I think that that will go quite nicely with this card. So there we are. These are them. You also have Magenta Madness, but can you tell which one I've been using a lot of? So I'm just gonna... These ones are really sticky, and I found the best way to actually pick them up is by using the spatula end of your Take a Pick tool as opposed to the pointy end or the putty end, because they are very, very sticky. There we go. Card number 2. Right. Card 1, card 2, card 3 I feel should actually feature my window a little bit maybe. It's not going to though, it's going to feature my wood plank. So let me grab the wood plank and grab a block. And I've actually took a I thought I'd bought a smaller piece of Whisper White out. I haven't. We'll go for the same size, shall we? Right. Which colour do I want for this? Soft sea foam. I'm not being precise with this, I'm just literally doing that all the way up the card. And I don't know if it's the same gap all the way. I'm hoping it is, but it's probably not going to be because I am literally just eyeballing it and not doing anything precise with it. You probably could layer it out properly if you wanted to use your Stamparatus, but and then just to finish it off, I'm going to fill in the gaps. So I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap paper because I don't like getting my desk all dirty. There we go. And I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go, there's my background, all done. Didn't take too long, but I think that looks really effective, so I'm quite chuffed with that. I'm then going to grab myself a scrap piece of Whisper White again, and I'm going to use my layering circles. So I'm going to use that one, I think. No, I'm not going to use that one, so I'm using the third largest layering circle. And I'm just going to run that one through the mini cut and emboss machine. Grab some Whisper White. And I said 8 centimetres, didn't I? So I'm just going to cut myself a bit of scrap down to 8 centimetres so that it will go through. I perhaps should get myself now a little stash of Whisper White. Sorry, not Whisper White, Basic White. Basic White, people. We've changed from Whisper White to Basic White. I can't remember it. But yes, I should get myself a little stash of Basic White, I feel, that is now 8 centimetres, because I've got an idea I'm going to be using my mini an awful lot. It's just so handy. Look at it go. Right. There we are. Like it, like it. And I'm going to be using the jug again, and I've already learnt my lesson, so I'm going to do it in Basic Grey. My flowers again, I'm going to do those in Just Jade. No, I'm not. I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to do them in Smoky Slate. I know that seems weird, but I'm still doing them in Smoky Slate. And I'm going to do the flowers in Soft Sea Foam so they match the background. Oh, I think that will sound nice. So let's just pop that on there, like that. Soft Sea Foam, and I'm just wiping my flowers so they don't have Mango Melody anymore. And just pop those in there like that. Nice and light, I like that. Okay, then I want some ribbon again, I think. Yep. Just going to put that across there, doing that exactly the same way as I did it before. One. Two. There we go. You are going to go on there like that. So have I got any more? I have. I've got another sheet that I've started. And then I've got this stamp here, wishing our paths crossed a little more often. I need to remember that I took the stamp set out of that case. And I'm going to line that up, and I'm going to do that in Basic Grey as well. Again, a little bow. I think I've done the tail of that one a little bit too long as well, but I'll check when it goes on the card. Be here forever trying to get the tails straight. Right, there we go. Let's pop that on the card. This is the importance of having a bone folder handy. Otherwise your cards just keep popping back open. You just need to force them shut a little bit. Stick it on the right way around. There we go. And to finish off, again, I'm going to come in with the elegant faceted gems, but I'm going to use the small ones, and I'm actually going to put them over over where the flowers are, which was a really silly idea because there are 6 flowers and I have 5 gems, but I don't care. I've probably got another packet somewhere. I'll have to find them and open them up and add another one in. Daft me. And there we go. There are my 3 midweek mini cards using the absolutely gorgeous welcoming window bundle. So if you want this, you can get it from my store with 10% off if you buy the stamps and the dies together. Anything I've used today is available from www.slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Please do give me a thumbs up and let me know which one your favourite is. My favourite is the first one, but I do like the background on this one, but it is the first one because I'm so happy with how that worked out. Let me know in the comments below which one yours is, and I'll see you soon. Thanks everybody for joining me. Bye. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me and have a lovely day.